more updates regarding things that may be coming out at D&D Live, and a little bit of science. So let's talk about that. So big thank you to Julius Hart on Twitter, who pointed this out to me. There is now also an associated accessory set with a product card here set up on Amazon.com. So it is $29.99 is the price tag for this thing. And you can see here it says, for any D&D fan excited about the D&D book coming out this September, this special accessory set is the perfect pairing to enhance your gaming experience. Check out D&D Live on the official Dungeons & Dragons Twitch channel for your first look. Coming out in September of 2020 and announced June 18th, this accessory set is the perfect companion to the September D&D book. Keep an eye on your favorite D&D news sources for the inside scoop on everything included. Just going to check and refresh this page to see if they added a price tag to this Amazon page, just in case. I don't believe they did. But we'll let this load while I continue to talk to you here, and we'll just see. Because I have some science here for you, and for some reason my internet is being ridiculously slow today, all of a sudden out of nowhere. But while that loads, if we come back here, you can see we actually do have product dimensions and shipping weight. So I thought maybe we see if we can figure out what this thing is. So I have a scale here and a tape measure. So I measured my Laurel Silverhand's Explorer's Kit here. Now I measured it without the wrapping on. And when I measure it, I get about just shy of about 1.7 inches. And this product's dimensions is 1.8 by 6 by 2 by 6 by 2. Now, when I measure it width-wise, so I get about 1.7 on the height inches, 6.2 and 6.2. So that matches up pretty damn close. However, the weight listed is 5 ounces. And when I went to weigh this, I get 11 1/8 ounces. So clearly double that amount. So I said, well, we got this. Maybe we'll get similar to the old Tomb of Annihilation set where, it's just this sleeve here and it's, the metal tin with the dice inside it like this. So I took this, I put it on here. This comes in at 6 1/4 ounces. So much closer to the overall number, but the measurements are significantly off when I measure it. I'm still getting around that same 1.7 or so high, but I'm only getting about 4.7 on the width. So maybe some sort of amalgam of this, or maybe there's just less dice. So something to think about now. Well, that page still has not loaded, which is annoying. Guess what? We do have a price. $49.95 is the listed price now. So here's the thing. Down here, it's listed as 1 inch by 8.5 inches by 11.1 inches, right? So a standard D&D book is 8.5, measured here, by 11.5 inches. But 1.2 pounds has me worried. So if I take a look at the most recent adventure, which is Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus, so it's actually less than an inch thick. Or even if I go a little bit older, let's go Waterdeep Dragon Heist, right? It's going to be thinner. This is not the special edition cover. So when I weigh Waterdeep Dragon Heist for you here, I'm getting just shy of 2 pounds. So when I weighed every D&D book I have to try to get as close to 1.2 pounds. And the closest I could find was Rise of Tiamat, which comes in right around that 1.3 pound range. For those of you who don't know, Rise of Tiamat is probably the shortest book in the history of Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition publications. It clocks in at a whopping 94 pages. Compare that, let's say, to Descent into Avernus, which has maps and things and comes in at 256 pages. So again, collector's edition cover aside, take a look, right? You can see the very clear difference there. So seems to be also furthers the fact that the September release will be the adventure, because again, that marries up with just about everything else that we've seen history-wise. But they wouldn't, I don't think, I could be wrong, but I doubt that Wizards of the Coast would pair a dice accessory set with a splat book that's a source book that's going to give you crunchy bits like a Xanathar's, right? They didn't make a Xanathar's die set, but they did make a Tomb of Annihilation dice and, a miscellany set. So I will point out that Laurel Silverhand's Explorer's Kit was $24.95. This accessory kit is listed at $29. Now that could just be preliminary pricing, given the fact that it's just an early release on Amazon. I don't know, but like I said, they typically don't release a dice set alongside an adventure, or alongside like a Volos or a Mordenkainen's or a Xanathar's. They release it alongside an adventure path. Not for all of them, right? We didn't see one for Waterdeep, but we did see ones for Ravnica, for Tomb of Annihilation. We saw one for, and I guess Ravnica is a campaign setting, so it's a little bit different. We saw one for Descent into Avernus. So the way I think it is, by doing the measurements, assuming the Amazon product dimensions are correct, we're going to get something like this with probably a little less material in it. That will be our accessory kit, and it will be Icewind Dale themed to go with this Icewind Dale book we're going to get on September 15th. However, if that product weight is true, that means that Icewind Dale Rime of the Frost Maiden is going to be the shortest book we're going to get, because Xanathar's is also significantly larger than Rise of Tiamat. So I still stand by my idea that September's the adventure, and that sometime in November we'll get our Xanathar's 2, whatever you want to call it, book. But I'm curious what your thoughts are. Am I crazy for actually taking those dimensions into account and measurements and weights? Is that too much to worry about in an announcement that's not even really an announcement, just something being put out on Amazon? But the fact that we've had 2 things with product pages on Amazon lead me to believe, more often than not, we will probably have an Amazon leak between now and Thursday when the actual announcement goes live. I could be wrong. But now people are also looking for it because they know that it's out there. Whereas when Xanathar's and things were happening originally, I don't know if people were looking on Amazon to find that information. Because of the leaks being consistent, people are now expecting that. So there you go. I'll have links in the description to these Amazon pages. They are going to be affiliate links. I don't know if you're going to buy it, if you're going to buy this thing sight unseen. But if you do and use the affiliate link below, then Nerd Immersion myself does get a small cut of that, which is always nice. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you at this next update video.